What is the significance of 2 Peter chapter 3, verses 11 through 12? Especially, what is the significance for Messianic Judaism? You see, in our last video, we were discussing the role of good works and how good works can help fill the whole house with light and hasten the redemption of Israel. But if you ask me, 2 Peter says something even more shocking. It says, what kind of lives ought you to live? Godly and holy lives, looking forward to the day of the Lord and hastening its coming. You see, how Messiah's followers behave could mean that he could actually come back to us sooner, or our behavior could push his coming back. And you might say to me, that's ridiculous, Quentin. Obviously, the Father knows when the Son is coming back, and that time is established. And I would agree with you that time is established in heaven, but on earth, as far as we're concerned, he's looking at us to merit a certain amount of righteousness before the Messiah can return to us. And that's the point of 2 Peter chapter 3, verses 11 through 12. And this is a theme throughout Scripture. For me, maybe one of the most obvious passages is in the second paragraph of the Shema, where it talks about sending rain down from heaven, and our crops will receive their share. And it gives all these great blessings that have actually never come true. And it's just that if we listen to his commandments, he'll send us all these blessings. But there have been times throughout Israel's history where we listened to the commandments and we obeyed, and there were no blessings. And we've always understood that this is a reference to the reign of the Messiah, that if we can really lay hold to these commandments, that he will send his Messiah and the reign of the Messiah in our lifetime. But if we do not hold to these commandments, if we do not take the mitzvot seriously, Messiah doesn't come. My personal favorite passage is in Revelation 19. And I'll be very quick about this. My next video is actually about this, I think. Revelation 19, the Messiah is coming back. He's going to establish his kingdom on the earth. He's got his armies behind him, and it says they are wearing clean white linen. And it says the clean white linen are the righteous acts of the saints. You see, finally, his bride has made herself ready. Finally, she is dressed. She's put all her sins behind her. She has fully adorned herself in mitzvot. And now the Messiah can return to us and establish his kingdom. My question to you, especially to the Messianic Jewish followers, are you living in a way that merits the return of the Messiah in our lifetime? Or are we living in a way that might push his coming back for another generation, or another generation after that, or another generation after that, or maybe even indefinitely? And don't say it can't happen. Don't say it can't happen. The generation that fell in the wilderness failed to enter into the promises that were offered to them. And the first generation of Messianic Judaism, all the promises they thought they were going to receive were destroyed in 70 AD. I would hate for this thing to have to take another 2,000 years. My encouragement to you is lay hold of living holy and godly lives and hasten the Messiah in our lifetime.